I've been wrestling for 3 years since the start. This sport is quite new to Singapore, so I've been training under a two-time Olympic champion, Sergey Beloglazov. He's also our head coach. I think that the turnout is actually very good. Last year was the first time we actually had a national trials that was open to public. At that trials we had 30 participants. So this year we have almost 60, which is double the participation rate. So I think that wrestling has actually grown quite a bit in the past 2 years. I think it's also because of ONE FC and MMA's growth in Asia, the popularity of MMA now. Yeah, it's been helping wrestling as well, because wrestling is huge in MMA. Yeah. I think the main challenge that we face is that a lot of people associate wrestling with WWE and professional wrestling, so that has kind of hindered our growth. Yeah. But I think that slowly, as we do more events such as this, we get medals in SEA Games, it's helping in promoting wrestling as a legitimate sport, Olympic sport as it is.
When we started we started this about 3 years ago, and wrestling was basically a null set. So now, if you can look, this is our second national trials, and we've got a pretty good crowd here. Hopefully, we can get Olympic contenders throughout Asia. And we want, when we first started, our goal is to become the powerhouse of Southeast Asia, because around the surrounding countries, Vietnam is pretty strong, Indonesia and the Philippines. So we want to be in that category and also surpass them and get into the league with Japan, Korea and China, India and Kazakhstan. If you're passionate and you're competitive, wrestling is a sport because you can utilize every single muscle in your body, and also it's a great way to train. We've also encouraged guys from MMA to come out, because as you can see, these guys who are doing MMA, most of them come from the striking martial arts part of it, and wrestling is actually the best tool for MMA. So you've seen it on television, so come out and join us.